Welcome back, everyone. We started talking yesterday about what our hope in God involves. We looked at how having hope in God, first off, ensures that no matter what you're going through, God gives you the grace to sustain it and get through it. Because of the victory that comes from the cross, we know that we have victory over everything, and God will give you that victory as you continually seek Him. The second thing that I want to talk about today is that the hope that we have in God is a hope that our suffering on earth will someday come to an end. As I had mentioned before, there is another ruler on the world. God did not create this world to be of pain or to have sorrow. But because of sin entering into the world, we endure it today. But there's a day that's coming, according to God's timing, His perfect timing, where the suffering on earth will come to an end. Romans chapter 8, verse 18 to 21, and then 24 to 25 says this: I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. For the creation waits in eager expectation for the children of God to be revealed. For the creation was subjected to frustration, not by its own choice, but by the will of one who subjected it, in hope that the creation itself will be liberated from its bondage to decay and brought into the freedom and glory of the children of God. For in this hope we were saved, but hope that is seen is no hope at all. Who hopes for what they already have? But if we hope for what we do not have yet, we wait for it patiently. There is a day that's coming where no matter what you're going through right now, the suffering, the negativity, the chaotic situation, there's a day that's coming where all of that will pale in comparison to the glory of God. Even all of creation is eagerly awaiting that day, so it too can be made free. And I specifically want to look at Romans 8, verse 24 to 25, because who hopes for what we already have? Who hopes for things we can see? We already have them. But the key to biblical hope is placing it in something that we do not see yet, and that's the plan of God. Placing it in His hand, that one day there is a day that's coming where His glory is going to shine, and even if you don't feel it, even if you don't see it right now, the true meaning of biblical hope is looking forward to that day, and we wait patiently because we know, according to Hebrews chapter 6, verse 18, that God is not a liar. And according to Matthew chapter 5, verse 18, we know that what He says will come to pass. And that is where our hope lies. Come with me to the book of Hebrews. We're going to read Hebrews chapter 2, and we'll read verse 14. It says, Since the children have flesh and blood, He too shared in their humanity, so that by His death He might break the power of him who holds power over death, that is the devil, and free those who all their lives were held in slavery by the fear of death. Because of what you may endure on this world, because of what you may go through, I think a fear of death can really grip us, because it's something that we don't know what death is like. But because of Jesus, because He came with the intention to win victory, we don't have to have that fear anymore. And we know that suffering comes to an end and His glory will be revealed. And we can stand with creation and give all glory to God because we waited patiently to see His plan come to life, knowing that He will deliver us. I want to finish off this specific point going to the book of Psalms chapter 16. I'm going to read for you from verse 8 to verse 11, and it says, I have set the Lord always before me, because He is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad, and my glory rejoices. My flesh will also rest in hope. For you will not leave my soul in Sheol, nor will you allow your Holy One to see corruption. You will show me the path of life. In your presence is the fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. No matter what you're going through in life, no matter what situation you may be in right now, know that God will always lead you and show you the path of life. Let that be your hope today. May God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.